Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to go from 0 to 1,000,000. So if you're new around here and you need some coins or you want to buy your favourite team of the seasons like I have done myself, all you got to do is drop a like down below, subscribe and follow the tips. And if you want to be in for a chance of winning 1 of 5 copies of EAFC, subscribe, send me proof on Insta and you will be entered in. And as usual, if you want coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description. And living under a rock, you might not know that fodder's in the mud. Now, first of all, if you've got under 10k, don't worry. All you need to do is bronze pack method, play some squad battles, or go through the moment store. There's a few options there to make you a ton. Bronze pack being the easiest, and don't worry, the method to do it is linked down below. Now, all you need is around 10k to start yourself off on a lot of these filters. Now, first of all, Cam, Bundesliga, and Bayern Munich is a really easy one at the minute. Minimum 10,250. You got Muller, you got all of his special cards, and you will also find Sane and some of the other special cards available. But the reality is, right now, you can really make a ton just off Muller alone. I mean, you can see here, he's literally at the 13k mark. I mean, how low do you actually go to get him? Look, 12k. I think you can pick up a few of them there. 12,250. Let's have a look. 11,750. 12,500. If we scroll along all the way to the end at 12,500, you can see there's a lot of pages, but most of them are at 11k. So we want to go down to probably 11,750, check how much is there, maybe go a little bit further. You're probably really going to be sniping this guy at around 10,750, 11k, that kind of price, but selling on at 12. So 11,250, sell on at 12,250. You kind of just want to be making that sort of 600 coins where you can. Obviously, EA tax on that is about 600. So if you sell it at 12,250, you're making about 4. If you can sell it at 12,500, you're going to make 600. So you've got a good little sort of birth of profit there, and there are a lot of cards that can come under this. Obviously, first of all, you're going to be looking at Muller. He's kind of the main attraction here, but it's really not that hard to get snipes on him. Now, of course, moving over to the man of the hour, the guy who's just had one of the best SBCs come out, and actually one of the other keepers who's also had an insane SBC or an objective. You've got Edison and you've got Allison. Now, both of these guys have absolutely taken a dip in price. Obviously, usability wise, everyone's got a special card of one of these two guys, so they've become a lot cheaper. And as I say, fodder is in the mud. Fodder is the lowest it's been the whole year. 22k for an 89. You know, if you want to get some of these icon SBCs done right now, they're going to be the cheapest they can possibly be. But what that does mean is players like Allison, I mean, got 19k. We are going as low as 19k for these boys. So 20k, I'd say, is the kind of standard sell on, as you can see. So EA tax on that is going to be 1,000 coins. You want to be picking these up at 18 as the absolute max. Obviously, you can get them quite a bit lower at the minute. They are honestly as low as you're possibly going to get them. I've never seen them this low before. I think that this is either going to be the absolute lowest they go and they're going to go up, or the market is absolutely tanked and we might not see a rise again. Now, the insane thing about these two guys is they actually go for a minimum of 10k. So you can make pretty much 10k a card on these if you get them in price, but obviously we're just going for that sort of 1-2k profit, which is still really solid. Now, of course, if you take yourself over to League One, we have a similar goalkeeper filter if you just go for PSG. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on it because we've talked about it a lot before, but you just slap in PSG, you slap in keeper and gold rare, and you've just got Donnarumma and you've got Navas. So although Navas is in lower supply, really easy to make some coin. And of course, you guys know, on the subject of Prem keepers, you want to go Prem, minimum 10,250, and you've got all of these guys. I mean, if you just go team of the season, obviously you've got De Gea, you've got Ramsdale, there might be additions there. We don't know if there's any mini releases coming, but if you just pop it at minimum 1050, you have so many cards you can snipe right now. A bit of an insane one that you can do when you go over to League One and PSG. If you go to forward and special, what we do have is Messi cards like this. You've got an Mbappe card. You've also got Neymar cards. Now, actually, the Messi and the Neymars are the ones you're more looking for. Neymar, obviously, more expensive than most of the Messi cards, but you do have that cheap Messi at 400k, and then of course you've got some going up. Now, being that Messi is literally 310 right now, there's one at 310. That one there is definitely a good one, because by selling at 300k, which is current market value, we are going to make a profit of about 10k, which is actually really solid. So we can list that one up straight away. Now, of course, we do need to have a look at things like informs, because right now there isn't much more we can do. So obviously a few inform filters we've got at the Prem. You've got Arsenal, just a flat Arsenal, same for Newcastle, both of them are really good, and the same for Liverpool. Now, if you want to add some nations in there, if you do Brazil and French, really good for special cards over in the Prem. Now, in terms of their foot heroes, if you pop in forward, you got Forlan and Morientes here, and both of them you can pick up for around the 25k mark. You can see both of these nearing 20k, and if we actually have a look at the cheapest we can do, I mean, there's a Forlan there under. Forlan goes for as low as possible. It would be his cheapest is 10k, so you can snipe these guys as low as that price. They're going for about 17 from the looks of things, maybe even 18k. There's 3 on the market there, all 17,500. If we go max price there, you can see there's nothing more. I would say snipe these at maybe 17k, list them at 18. That's 100 coins profit. If you want to list them for maybe 18,250, 18,500, you're going to be making a little bit more. Of course, with the World Cup heroes, if you go to Premier League, easiest filter, if you pop in midfielder, there's an absolute ton. Pretty much all of them are midfielders on this one, and you can make an absolute killing, so it's a no-brainer. Of course, we can go over Team of the Season moments and Premier League. You got the likes of Reece James on the bottom here, but because Son and Varane are so much more expensive, what you can do is if you get, of course, going over to Team of the Season moments with the cheapest kind of end of things, you've got Ito, you've got James, you've got Ben Sabi, you've got the Carlos Vickers card, you've got an absolute ton here, and they're only going to build on and get more easy to snipe with. And of course, you need to remember, guys, every day to be doing your preview packs, because preview packs can be amazing. If we go over to mine, have we got one left? No, because I always do them. But for example, we'll buy that one just to get rid of it, just to show you the next one, just in case maybe we get a good preview for a change. You don't usually, but there is some like occasions where the previews are actually crazy. So we can do a Bateson and pretend this is our actual preview. It's not great off the face of that, but it could be better what we got there. So bah. And not great, but if you pick it apart, usually once every 3 days, I'd say, you get a profit off of them. And of course, this is where you'll find your bronze pack method, which you guys, as of course usual, can get in the link below. I can't even speak today. You can find it in the link below, and that'll be your bronze pack method. I know this video has felt rushed. It's because I have a job interview in like 5 minutes, and it's like 7:30 right now, so I really need to be getting to that. I know it sounds insane, but I have a job interview after my videos, and I've had to rush it a little bit so that you could get the content. So I'm sorry if you sat here and you're new here and you think, is this what the content's usually like? It's not, but I wanted to get something out for you guys rather than nothing, and I'm sorry that it does feel rushed, but I hope you've still enjoyed. Obviously, subscribe if you had, and if you haven't enjoyed but you want to subscribe to win a game, you can do that too. But make sure to drop a like down below if you have, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.